An innocent softball game turned into a life-altering experience for a Rolla teen. In August, Hunter Anderson was competing in a charity tournament when he was struck by a ball. A month later, he found himself preparing for open heart surgery. Lindsay Miller spoke with Hunter and his mom to learn more about his health journey.
August 17th, 2024 is a day Hunter Anderson and his family will never forget.
He was playing in a co-ed softball tournament. It was like a charity type softball tournament with adults and kids. And he was pitching and ended up getting struck.
Hunter was taken to the hospital where he learned he had a few fractured bones, a lung contusion, and the scariest of all, heart damage. In late September, Hunter underwent open heart surgery in Rochester to repair the regurgitation issue in his tricuspid valve.
It sucked because I couldn't really move or do anything without it hurting really bad and stuff. But after I healed up and stuff, it's been feeling really good now.
The Anderson family later learned from doctors that Hunter had congenital heart issues that may have never been discovered if not for the incident at the softball game. His mom, Catherine, says it's been a blessing in disguise.
We've taken care of it and now can focus on the future, and they haven't really restricted him with very many things moving forward.
Hunter's a sophomore in Rolla and has personalized coursework to accommodate his easy fatigue. He's also taken a break from sports.
We're very proud parents. He, through all of this, has been very positive.
An incident that's changed his life but also helped him live. In Rolla, I am Lindsay Miller, reporting for your News Leader.
Now, Hunter's family wanted to thank doctors locally and in Rochester, as well as thank the Rolla community for its support. Hunter says he's confident that he'll be able to return to playing sports soon.